Okay then, so second part. Let's move on and have a look. We've done introduction and title and body paragraphs. I should have just said, I think it's quite obvious, clear, but this key here. So if you satisfy the different points, there are 2 points, or some of them have a bit more because they're a bit more important. So you might see the general content, for example, has 4 points. If it's done only in part, but not fully satisfied, you'll get 1 point for that, but you get 2 points for the general content section. And one of the organization sections. So that's the using paragraphs that I mentioned in the previous video. And if you don't do it, you'll get a 0. However, some of the sections are more important than others. So if you don't do referencing and citation, you don't just get a 0, you get an F, and I will give it back to you to do it properly. Okay, but moving on anyway, concluding paragraph. This has 4 components. The first one here doesn't have a 1 option. It's just a yes or a no. You either do it or you don't. So the concluding paragraph needs to include a transition phrase, such as to conclude, to summarize, to sum up, those kind of phrases. If you do that, easy 2 points. There you go. The other functions of a concluding paragraph, if you remember, you need to rephrase the problem or the thesis statement. Rephrase it. What was the problem? What are we dealing with in your report? Okay, that's the first one. Then summarize the main points. So summarize the body paragraphs. What have you said relating to the solution, maybe, or the cause and effect, more importantly. So the problem, the cause and effect. So you might say, for example, to satisfy this, to summarize, that satisfies that easily. And then to summarize, the problem of ocean in the plastic in the ocean has got worse year by year over the last 30 years. Then that has satisfied that part. This report has described how the main causes of the problem are human activity, increased plastic use, poor management of waste disposal, and something else. That then satisfies the summary of the main points. And then a final thought, reflection, or speculation. So this could be an assessment of a solution. So measures to date to solve the problem have been partially successful. We have seen how, and so on. So maybe reflection or speculation on the future. So in the future, there needs to be a different attitude taken to plastic use, or there needs to be more taxation on the use of plastic. We need to break our dependency on plastic. A final thought. So this could be your opinion, remember? Could be your opinion. Could also very much be tied to your consequence section, your solution and your consequence section. Okay, so quite simple, really. Easy 8 points. Most people score high on that section because conclusions are quite straightforward and easy to write. Okay. On to very important matters, citation and references. So the citation and references have the sections where if you do not include them, you do risk getting a fail. Right? Usually we have a little bit of time. So after the deadline, if you have submitted them with either no citations or no references, or both missing citations, missing references, then I will give them back to you to redo. But if it comes in again with no references and no citations, then it will definitely be an F. We'll look at it once more, give you one chance maybe, but that is all. Okay, if it comes in late with no citations and no references, then there's going to be a problem. Okay, which is another reason to meet the deadline. So includes comprehensive in-text citation. So remember when we looked at this, here's the consequences week. We looked at a text. And I asked the question, what's missing? Is it this week? No, maybe it's a solutions week. Solutions. Okay, I'm just going to pause the video to find it. Okay, sorry about that. Found it. It was actually the problem lesson that we did. So we looked at this particular piece of text, and I asked the question, what's missing? And the answer was citation. And then I asked you to guess how many. Most of you said two, three. When I revealed it, you were quite surprised. Most of you, there are about six there. Please note the formatting as well of these. So name, comma, year. We might look a little bit more at that in the next video. Okay, I'm going to stop the video now and go to the next one.